Have you ever felt like the world is spinning out of control and you're just trying to get your footing? You're just trying to grasp what's going on. As we find ourselves in June 2025, almost July, the world feels more uncertain than ever. With ongoing conflicts and global crisis, it's no surprise that many of us are feeling the weight of the world on our shoulders. It's times like these, it's important to recognize how these global events can impact our mental and physical health. The constant stream of distressing news can feel overwhelming, depressing, heightened anxiety, a sense of fear and helplessness. It's all of the feels, right? Many of us are glued to our screens, watching our notifications, watching the news, watching what TikTokers or YouTubers or Facebook, they're all saying lots of things. And it's completely normal to feel a mix of emotions of fear, sadness, frustration, and maybe even numbness. I know for me personally, as a therapist, I'm hearing other people stressing about it, but I'm not immune to it personally myself. I try to stay away from the news, but I don't want to have my head in the sand either, which I'm prone to do. I like to avoid things in the news that might cause me distress because I need to be on top mental health like shape for the people that I see on a regular basis. However, I have to find a happy medium. I have to know what's going on in the world, but I also have to know when enough is enough. Have you guys been able to determine that soft spot for you? So you might be finding yourself questioning the future or feeling a sense of dread about what lies ahead. I think a lot of us are scared. This is a common response to the uncertainty around us. It's essential to remember that you are not alone in these feelings. Many people are struggling to manage their mental health amid all the gross stuff that's going on. It could feel like we are so out of control, and a lot of it is not in our control. So I want to give you some ways to cope with the challenging times. Like I know it's easier said than done because I'm feeling it with you guys. So one, limit consumption. While it's important to stay informed, constant exposure to those things can exacerbate anxiety. Consider setting specific times to check the news and then take mental health breaks. Number two, I want you to practice some grounding techniques. I want you to engage in some mindfulness exercises or grounding techniques. I want you to focus on your breath, take a walk in nature, sit outside, even though it's like 180 degrees out. Doing those things will help you reconnect to the present moment. I like just sitting in the grass. Three, I want you to connect with others. I want you to talk about your worries. Talking about it and being in a sense of community can definitely help alleviate some of those really big feelings. And number four, seek professional support. If you're overwhelmed, don't hesitate to reach out to a mental health professional. Therapy can definitely provide a safe space to explore your feelings and develop coping strategies. Number five, self-care. All of these things are self-care. But I want you to take time for activities that bring you joy and relaxation, whether it's reading, painting, cooking, doing anything as simple as even sitting with a cup of coffee. I want you to just be in the moment. Don't think too far ahead. That's where we get ourselves in trouble. So having conversations and recognizing all these things can help the world feel a little less uneasy. So I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments. What's been troubling you the most lately? I'm having a hard time to even pinpoint what is troubling me the most. In therapy, I often ask somebody, what is the worst part? What is the worst part about this situation? And then give it what I call a suds from 0 to 10. 0, this doesn't bother you at all. 10's the worst. Kind of gauge where you're at with all the stress that's going on in your individual homes and in your individual lives and jobs. And that's hard enough, but now we have a lot of global issues. There's so much uncertainty. So let me know in the comments what works for you, what has worked for you. What are you struggling with the most? And let's just have a community of people just helping each other get through this yucky time right now. We've been through a lot, all been through horrific things, each and every one of us. but it's how we end up on the other side where the beauty is. So how are you guys going to get through this terrible time? What is in your control? What can you do about you to help you in this situation when there's so many things that are uncertain right now? I'm feeling the crunch too, you guys. Feels pretty yucky. I don't have solutions, and I'm sitting with people who want solutions, and they know I don't have it, but I sit here and I'm just as struggling just as much as the next person. So I have to do these things as well. This morning I couldn't sleep. Last night I couldn't sleep. And so I found a YouTube video of just some rhythmic, relaxing beats. And that helped my brain to like unwind and calm down and just be in the moment. Something as simple as that can really do wonders for you. It set my intention for the day. I put off watching the news. I put off looking at my phone and notifications. I put off all of that. I just set my intentions last night before I went to bed and listened to like a 20-30 minute music to unwind. And I did that this morning. And I tell you, I do feel more grounded. Let me know what works for you. Let's have a community. Let's help each other through this. Stay strong, you guys. It might get worse before it gets better, but I believe in you.